Everyday Superpower, the place where you learn about body language, game, relationships, everything in between, alright? Talking to the men. Well, arguably I could be talking to women as well, but generally speaking, I'm talking to the men. And this one's about do not have anybody waste your time, man. Your time is valuable. And if at this moment in time you have an abundance of it, which is power to you, I hope you enjoy that whilst it lasts, right? If you have an abundance of time, start to slowly understand how people perceive you through their wasting of your time. Okay? Let's relate it to dating. If you have arranged a date with somebody, and I generally talk about this in the earlier stages because there's a little more leniency and understanding and reason in the later stages, although you still have to understand what the particular reason is, but there's more room for maneuver when it comes to it. But let's say first date, second date, third date, fourth. Let's say up to the third. Let's say up to the third date. You have planned to meet this person again, and they pull out on you, which happens. This is why I'm speaking on this. This happens. They pull out on you. And this is why I'm speaking to the women as well, because why not? Why not? Everyone's time should be valued if you value yourself. They pull out on you a moment prior to you're supposed to meet, whether it be the night before, if it not being on the day. This happens, right? Especially when it comes to women, because they might not necessarily be accountable, and they'll find an excuse and they'll pop that excuse up. They'll make it loud and clear before it even happens, to be honest. If you see the signs, you'll understand it's about to happen. But they pull out on you. That's a complete disrespect to you. They can say sorry and this and that, but you need to understand you've got better things to do. So in my realm, and as far as you are concerned, what I would like for you and hope for you is that you're so occupied on a day-to-day basis anyway. You have so much to do and so much action to be taken and so much building and creating to be done in your world to pursue what you want to do, that it does not matter anyway, because it's actually a benefit to you. They have pulled out, because then you can continue building and creating what you need to create. So it's of benefit. If anything, you should say thanks, but we won't do that. We'll just be understanding. Okay, no problem. But understand that she or he felt that they could do that to you. That's a disrespect in my eyes. Indirectly, it might show that their time is worth less than yours, because they might not have perceived it as that deep as you have. But you could have met the next person. You could have had plans elsewhere. And you've gone out of your way to devote this time to this particular person. You've put yourself there on the forefront, as we men do. We put ourselves first and foremost. We lead by example, right? And we've said, yeah, I will see you here, there. And as a man, you've stuck by your word, right? Which is incredibly important. Let me emphasize that. As a man, you stick by your word through thick or thin. You don't promise anything, but you abide by what you say. Yeah, we'll do this here and then. And then you abide by it. And you know, you can get excited for these times. Oh, I'm going to see so-and-so. I'm looking forward to this. And then they pull out last moment. Unless they give you the most valid reason of all time. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. All right, goodbye. You're gone. Like I said, first however many times, you're gone. I don't care how much I liked you. You're gone. I liked you enough to put my time aside for you. You're gone. Because my time is so valuable, and you could have lost me out on a lot of money. You could have lost me out on meeting the next person. You could have lost me out on meeting my family and my friends. You could have lost me out on building my business. I set that time aside for you, and you've gone and walked all over me and done that to me. And what you do is you also put yourself above and beyond and ahead of not only them by walking away, but of all the other men who will happily walk. We'll get back in touch. Okay, but when can we reschedule? What about here and then? Don't bother. It's irrelevant from here. If she cares, she will get back in touch with you and let you know. And then you can go from there. But from that point, what you're going to do is you're going to say, okay, come to me. I'm not going to waste no time going out of my way to do this and that. I'm going to continue working on my thing. Come to me. I'm not coming to you. Not in a disrespectful manner. Because this is quite frankly just the way it works, alright? When you experience this 10 times over, you'll just realise this is just part of the process, alright? Some of them will disappear. Some of them will pop back up. It's up to you from that point. Because by not continuing onwards and by taking it in a disrespectful manner, like this person has just not cared about what I've had to do to the point where they've just dropped out like that. Because it happens. As a man, you might do that to a woman. I've done that to a woman. When I've had better things to do, I've just had to say, nah, sorry, I can't do it. Or when she's acted a bit weird, a bit odd, which I've had as of recent. I've had somebody who's just been a bit creepy, man. I've just had to say, sorry, I can't do that. No reasons. Who cares? It's out of a power dynamic. It's because I can do that because I don't need that person. So why am I going to go out of my way to do it? So that woman is indirectly saying to you, I don't need you that bad. I'm just going to pull out on you. Don't confuse yourself. Don't allow your ego to overpower your logic and understanding as to why this is. Please. Come on. Oh, sorry, I'm tired. You're tired. Do you stop going into work because you're tired? Do you know what I'm coming from? Your work is an entity that doesn't care about you. As far as your workplace, when you work for a boss, they only care for what you provide and they look at you as a number, and you're willing to devote more of you and yourself to that than to somebody who actually cares for you. I take that as a disrespect. I take that as a pure disrespect. So you've wasted my time, you're gone. Now let's move onwards. Let's stay within the same realms here, yeah? You do manage to have that date. And she doesn't tell you. But she turns up 10 minutes late, 15 minutes late. You sat looking there. You've turned up on time because you're a man. And you abide by particular principles from a respectful viewpoint. She's turned up late. Like it's nothing. Hasn't even told you about it. When you do a job interview, that's what the boss will do. The boss will turn up late because you're worth less to them than you are to them. You'll turn up to that job interview early. Because showing up early shows respect. And it's to be respected. But showing up late shows who holds the cards, who's powerful. You can show up late because you just can. Because you need me more than I need you. Let's say it gets too disrespectful. You're on a date and she leaves you waiting half an hour. Oh, it'll just be 10 minutes, she says, at 7 o'clock. It gets to 25 minutes past. In my personal opinion, it's in your right to just say, oh, sorry, I'm gonna go. See you later. Just leave, whether she's there or not, leave her stranded, man. Let it be known. Let it be known. Let it be known. If it happens, at the very least, you need to make it loud and clear that, even as a joke, just say, bloody hell, what time do you call this? Let her answer to you and then just go on your day. All right. How have you been today? Continue on. Just let it be known. Your time's valuable, man. You've got finite amount of time in this life. You've got one life that's been given to you. You know the limitations that's been set upon you. You can't have other people just take that away from you for the sake of it. And you be okay with that. It goes deeper than anything. This goes deeper than game, man. This is your time in this life. Do not let anybody ever do that. Or if you have to be in submissive position as to where you need to allow that in order to get what you need, understand what they're doing by detracting you of that. It's the most valuable thing going. It's more valuable than the money in your pockets, man. Money comes and goes. Time doesn't. It just goes. That's some game. Respect yourself, people. I'm signing out on that one. I upload every single day. I've been uploading 3 times a bloody day for the past so long. Click like and subscribe. 2 links down in the description. One of them takes you through to my catalogue of body language. It's a YouTube playlist. Hundreds of videos on how to read people through their subconscious behaviour. Second to that is the Patreon, attraction, repulsion. I show you how to identify that in your dating life through your communications with women. You'll take that out into the real world. You'll never forget that. I'm signing out. Peace.